Communication is always vital when competing in tournaments. Winning a match requires perfect coordination. You cannot win by yourself.
Raid call. Communication for winners.
It's Tuesday afternoon, 12:30 in the afternoon. I just pulled my ass out of bed. Good stretch. It's snowing like a son of a bitch outside. I was gonna bust out the blower and clear the driveway, but the way the cars are parked, I don't think I can get the blower past the girlfriend's car because she didn't go into work today. She's sick. So, frig it. Driveway's just gonna have to stay a snowy mess until tomorrow. Not much I can do about it. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, welcome to my vlog. Saying, Adam, why don't you just move the car? Because honestly, I had nowhere to put it, and also I'm too freaking lazy to care. So, I don't feel like it. Whatever. It'll melt. It's snow. So, as long as I can get my car out for 4 o'clock and go to work, it's all that matters to me. So, I don't think we have anything really on tap today. We're just gonna chill out and freaking hammer down. There's nothing really big going on. I need to go get my inhaler refilled. This guy here, one of these days. Because it's pretty empty. Kind of killed that in the Dominican. Not a big deal. But yeah, just kind of woke up and gonna do my thing. Gonna do my thing. Whatever my thing is. Frag it. So you probably all saw that ad in the beginning of the video for Raid Call. And you're probably saying, what the frig's Raid Call? Raid Call is basically like, I don't know if you ever use Ventrilo or TeamSpeak or anything like that. Well, it's kind of sort of like that, except for it runs more like Skype, but without the pesky video call capabilities. Now, we use Raid Call when we're doing our video games, and we do like a multiplayer game. If I'm teaming up with JP and we're gonna go play some freaking Ghost Recon online, we'll jump on Raid Call because we noticed that Raid Call uses a hell of a lot less bandwidth to do the same job that Skype does. Now, we use that there to go gaming and stuff. Now, if anybody wants to add me to Raid Call, by all means, go ahead. That's my name. It's Skaven. I haven't put an icon on my dude yet, but just haven't gotten around to it. But Skaven's the name if you want to add me on there. And if you play video games and we have the same video games and you don't mind being in a Skaven Games video and we play a game and, you know, we'll freaking get her done. Whatever. But I'd rather use Raid Call over Skype as it's not as bandwidth intensive, and also Raid Call doesn't have that feature like Skype where you can call home lines. It's literally a video game type thing, like a type communication software, and it works pretty damn good. I like it. It's really nice. Frig yeah. See, it's when I see shit like that on TELUS's website that I know there's a new iPhone coming out, because they did the same thing with the 4S, and then like a month later there's announced a new iPhone. Same thing with the 4 when the 4S came out. So something's got to be going on Apple's side that we haven't found out about. If anybody heard of any of those Apple keynote conference things, let me know in the comments below. So that's not bad, but that's on a 3-year contract of any term over $50 monthly before taxes, which theoretically my plan qualifies, because my plan is $55 a month before taxes, and after the government takes their share and all the SAS fees and all that shit, the plan ends up going up to like $78 a month, which is kaif. Well, she's definitely a warm day out. The wind's nice and warm and stuff, just like yesterday when I came outside for a cigarette. The wind's nice and warm, but we got snow. Like, look at this drift. Look at over by the Trans Am here. I don't know if the definition's going to come through, but look at this big, massive drift. Last night with all that wind blowing, it made some nice snow drifts in the driveway. Like I said, I want to clean it, but the way the girlfriend parked her car, she parked too close to the Trans Am. I have no idea where her keys are, or for that matter, give a shit. I'll be able to get out of the driveway, no problem. G6 pulls through anything. But she's going to have a whore of a time trying to get out, let me tell you. But that's her problem. She can figure it out. But, no, she's off till tomorrow now. She called in sick today, so whatevs. It's the way she freaking goes. So yesterday I thought that this Friday was Good Friday for Easter, eh? No, it's next Friday. But I'm going to be working Good Friday and Easter Monday, so hopefully I get a little bit more bankroll. Some 16 hours of overtime, a little bit of cheddar. Everything tastes a whole lot better when you got a little cheddar, you know what I'm saying? So that's right on. I'll get 16 hours at tax and a half and make a little bit of extra coin, and then one of these days I want to go down. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kicking all the snow off my step. But one of these days I want to go down south and visit bloke, because I haven't seen the guy since like last August, September. So I figured, frig it. Just waiting for the bullshit weather to quit being bullshit, because I friggin' hate driving in snowstorms. Let me tell you about that. Even though I have never driven in a snowstorm with the G6, and it probably sticks to the ground a hell of a lot better than my old Focus did, because the Focus was a hell of a lot lighter, and literally it was like driving a giant wall. You know, you get a light breeze and the car felt like I was going to topple. I don't want to risk it. I hate driving on the highways in the winter. So while I was upstairs in the red room, I was watching some YouTube videos, and I watched one by a Serena JK. Not sure if you guys heard of her. She's got about 900 subscribers, and she puts out a decent amount of videos and stuff. And basically it's just rants and, you know, talking about what's going on in her life and things like that, and kind of like a vlog, like an opinionated vlog, but it's pretty cool. Today's video was kind of really neat because it was basically talking about like people on Facebook and how, you know, you'll make a status update and they'll sit there and rip your status update to shit. Meanwhile, they can't even relate, and she talks about that. She talks about other things, you know, and you should check her out. I'll throw a link in the description if you want to check her out. Serena JK is her YouTube name. And yeah, she makes some pretty good videos. I like them. So yeah, I'll throw the link in the description. Check it out. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Brig it. Yeah. Oh well, back inside. Cigarette's done. Frig it.
Leftover birthday cake. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, this just in, people. World of Tanks is working now. Right on. Don't know what I did to fix it. I just did an update on the game and it started working on its own. Sweet. Alright people, it's that time again where I gotta go to work. Got my iPad, got my lunch, figured out how I'm gonna hold the camera. Girlfriend's gone. Don't know where she went. Whatevs. But we gotta go because work is calling and I like money. So let's get out of here. Well, it's 6 o'clock break time. Friggin' bored out of my tree. Did a couple calls. Night shift is always so blah, but whatevs. It's the way she goes. The winds of shit be blowing. Look, you can tell. You can hear it. It's friggin' loud. The winds. Non-stop down here with nothing to break the winds. Whatevs. You guys tried that game on Facebook? Candy Crush? Yeah, I hate that game. Frigs me over all the time. Piece of shit. You ever notice that you don't realize you have to pee until you step into the cold? And that's when your bladder shrivels up and then you really gotta pee? Yeah, I really gotta pee right now. Son of a bitch. We're calling for more snow tonight. Judging by the sky, I don't know, but there's a lot of clouds over there in that direction behind me. A lot of clouds over there, right? So they could move in and start snowing on the place, but so far so good. Right on. But you never know how the weather can shit itself. You never know. Anyway, I got a really rocket piss, so I'm going to head her back inside and rocket piss, and I'll talk to you guys on my next break. Peace the frig out. Alrighty guys, it's 8 o'clock lunchtime. Outside for a cigarette. Remember yesterday? I frigged up. I was talking about how, it might have been yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. I'm so lost now, I can't remember what the hell I talked about. But you remember how I said the company was appraised at $480 million or something like that? Okay, I got it wrong. I'm going to explain what I did wrong. It's pretty dicked. Basically, if the company sells and it goes to a private owner, well, we have our pension money sitting at the government. Our pension is worth $480 million. So far there's been some bids for the company, but they're really, really low. I mean, like really low, like in the 100 million mark. So let's say the government turns around and sells the company for 100 million to, I don't know, we'll put Bell. Okay, Bell Canada buys it for 100 million bucks. Now the government's got to shell out $420 million, or sorry, $480 million in pension buyouts, so that, because they got to give us our pension back so we can reinvest it elsewhere, right? So now the government's going to lose $480 million that they have sitting there that they can use for things they can borrow off of and collect interest off of and all that shit. They're going to lose all that. So in turn, it ends up costing the government $380 million to sell the company. That's where it doesn't become a feasible sale. You see? Now the big thing is there's a lot of interest in the infrastructure for the company. Nobody wants the employees. Also, a bunch of us have the secured preferred employee protection, which means, like I said before, you get your regular pay for the next 6 years for sitting on ass doing frig all. Now, of course, the government's going to try and find a way out of that, and they're working on that right now. They're trying to abolish unions and all that shit, but we still have that set in stone, so right on. So it's just one of those sit and spin situations and wait and see what happens and go with it. Until then, just keep hammering out and keep doing a good job and, you know, fight the good fight till it's over, I guess. Frig it. And that, my friends, is what I am doing. Just waiting. Sit and spin, wait, and hope something good comes from it. Not something bad. And if something bad happens, oh well, friggin' deal with it when time comes. Life is always full of bullshit. Just gotta learn how to shovel it when it shows up, right? Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Wait for it to show up, start shoveling. It's the way she goes. And if I lose everything in the process, so be it. Frig it. Who cares? Not a big deal. Anyway, I'm heading back inside. It's freezing out here. So I'll talk to you guys on my 10:30 break. I don't know if I'm going for coffee with Rex tonight. Haven't texted him all day. Haven't heard from him all day. So find out tonight. Anyway, peace the frig out. Alrighty guys, it's 10:30. Coming out from my last smoke break. Frig I was on TELUS's website, just browsing around, seeing what they got for deals, and they have a trade-in program for their phones. So I was like, well, frig, I got the LG Optimus Black and the iPhone 4. Well, for my iPhone 4, they'll give me 120 bucks. I was like, that's not bad. Actually, that's pretty damn good. So I thought that was nice. I'm like, I wonder what they give me for the LG Optimus Black. You ready for this? 10 bucks. That's it, 10 bucks. So I was honestly thinking about saying screw it and unlocking the phone and selling it on Kijiji for like 50, 60 bucks unlocked. But I came into a little bit of a dilemma. You see, right now, like, I don't know who out there uses TELUS for their provider, but basically the way it works is like when I got my 3-year contract with them, it was with the LG Optimus Black, not the iPhone 4. Now theoretically, at the end of your contract, your device is supposed to be unlocked. The iPhone 4 is not the device bound in my contract, it's the LG Optimus Black. So I was thinking about getting the LG Optimus Black unlocked, which is still legal in Canada, not legal in the US, and then selling it for more because now I can go to any carrier. However, even though the iPhone 4 is on my plan, I got the shits tonight. The LG Optimus Black is still the one with the bound to the contract, so it's just rifle cocked. Now at the end of any contract, you have full authority to walk into your provider and say, hey, I want my phone unlocked. Let's go, you do. And theoretically they should do. They should unlock it. So I don't know, I might go in there tomorrow with both phones and be like, okay, pick one, unlock it, let's go. Unlock the iPhone or unlock the LG. Hell, if that iPhone 4 is unlocked, I could sell that for a nice little chunk of change, let me tell you. Because that means you can go on any freaking network. No questions asked. And that'd be alright. I wouldn't mind that one bit. Or if they unlock the LG Optimus Black, well, I can do the same with that, you know, or keep it as an international phone, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. The trade-in program for it sucks. Like, I wouldn't mind the 120 for the iPhone 4. I only paid 80 bucks for it, so 120, I'm still getting 40 bucks back, right on. And I noticed right now that TELUS has a deal for the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. You can get it for $49 on a 3-year contract, but $49 for the device. And I was like, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Now a lot of people are saying, Adam, just wait for the Samsung Galaxy S4 to come out. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but what I really want is the bigger screen. That's what I really want. And the Samsung Galaxy Note just seems like a phone that would be awesome. You know, I can still do all my iMessage on the iPad, and if I'm out and about, I can tether the iPad to the phone and use my data if I'm not within a zone where there's Wi-Fi available. It's also an option. Google's always had a better GPS system than Apple, even with their new Apple Maps. That's a pile of shit. So Google's always had the better mapping system. Pretty bad that I had voice activation or voice mapping system. No, sorry, voice navigation, that's the word I was looking for, on the old LG Optimus Black when it had 2.2.3 or something like that. And yet my iPhone can't do it, but the iPhone apparently is more powerful than the LG Optimus Black, so it doesn't make sense, right? Makes you wonder that you need a special piece of hardware
like the iPhone 4S or the 5 to have voice dictating you on where to go. So, and I just think having the Samsung Galaxy Note with the bigger screen as a GPS would be nice. Even though I do have that Garmin at home, I don't know, using the phone as a GPS is kind of fun. Yup. That, you get that cool pen thing. So if you're bored, you can do like doodle arts on your phone and post them to Facebook for funsies. That's always fun. I don't know, just tossing the idea around because that iPhone 4 is really starting to piss me off. But anywho, I'm gonna head her back inside and carry on with this night. Midnight I'm going for coffee with Rex, and then onward bound to home. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. The one thing I hate about winter, the friggin' snow. I just cleared off my car. Look, you can't tell. Whatever, I'm going over to Horton's, meet up with Rex 4x4, let's pitter patter and have at her. One second. I had the camera in manual mode for my drive home, but I'm home now, and probably going to shut the vlog down here because there's frig all going on. Probably going to play a little Euro Truck Simulator after I edit and upload, and then call her a night and get started again tomorrow. So if you like today's video, hit the like button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to leave them. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.